The Green River, part of the Colorado River Basin, is one of the great waterways of the West. It stretches for 730 miles, starting in the Wind River Mountains of northwestern Wyoming, before entering Utah, making a loop through Dinosaur National Monument in Colorado, and re-entering Utah to its confluence with the Colorado River within Canyonlands National Park. Now, the first substantial dam that it encounters creates Flaming Gorge Reservoir, a 42,000-acre recreation paradise entirely within the Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area. Come along with us to explore Flaming Gorge on episode 25 of Grand Adventure. Flaming Gorge straddles the Wyoming-Utah border. The Wyoming side is surrounded by windswept high plains and barren ridges, while on the Utah side, the reservoir is cradled by deep canyons and the lush conifers of Ashley National Forest. In the summer, it's a hub of activity including not only fishing and boating, but also swimming, kayaking, hiking, whitewater rafting, and, of course, camping. Salt Lake City is the nearest large population center. The obvious gateway to the Flaming Gorge area, if approaching from the west from Salt Lake City, is the town of Manila, a sleepy Utah intersection on the west side of Flaming Gorge. It's home to both a KOA campground and the Luzerne Valley Marina, right on the broad expanse of Linwood Bay, which also offers a restaurant and a small campground of its own, with electrical hookups for $28 per night. Adjacent to the marina is Stateline Cove Beach, which allows boondocking right on the sandy shore of Flaming Gorge for $10 per night. On weekends and holidays, Stateline Cove can become quite busy. South of Manila, there's also dry camping near Sheep Creek Bay at 3 different Forest Service campgrounds for $10 to $12 per night. As the water of Flaming Gorge passes further into Utah, it enters Red Canyon. No roads reach the water's edge until you head further east near the dam. The area was given the name Flaming Gorge by explorer John Wesley Powell during his 1869 expedition down the Green River due to the spectacular, gorgeous red sandstone cliffs that surround this part of the river. While no roads reach the water, there are several waterfront campgrounds in Red Canyon that are accessible only by boat. RVers anxious to camp along this stretch of Flaming Gorge will find several Forest Service campgrounds surrounding the Red Canyon Visitor Center, with spectacular views of the lake 800 feet below. These are reservable dry campsites available for $20 per night. There are also 2 full-service RV parks, Pine Forest and Mountain Meadows, with full hookups available for prices ranging from $40 to $50 per night. The Flaming Gorge Dam is 502 feet high and 1,285 feet long. Construction on the dam began in 1958 and was completed in 1964. Rolling forested hills surround the dam, and they're home to several campgrounds, including Firefighters Memorial, Mustang Ridge, Deer Run, Dripping Springs, and Cedar Springs, as well as several group campgrounds. Rates range from $22 to $25 per night. Our favorite camping at Flaming Gorge is along the east shore, north of Dutch John. While there's a small Forest Service campground at Antelope Flat Marina, we found it to be unattractive and dated. Our preference is to boondock in the Jug Hollow area just to the north. Here, several peninsulas jut out into the broadest part of the lake, providing ample opportunity to camp right along the water's edge without any neighbors close by. The area is positively teeming with both pronghorn antelope and rabbits. Hawks and other raptors fly overhead and along the nearby cliffs of the glades. This is the high desert at its finest. Now, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention visiting nearby Browns Park, Colorado, while you're at Flaming Gorge. This isolated mountain valley, a few miles downstream on the green, was once one of the favorite hideouts for Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, because they could easily escape a posse by stepping into Colorado, Utah, or Wyoming at this three-way border intersection. Here the BLM has maintained the John Jarvie Historic Ranch, once home to a Scotsman who operated a store, post office, river ferry, and cemetery. You'll find a one-room stone house built by outlaw Jack Bennett, using masonry skills he learned in prison. The museum displays decorate the walls, and a video of the history of the ranch can be viewed. You'll also get to duck inside the two-room dugout where Jarvie and his wife first lived. The Jarvie store still contains the original safe, which was robbed from the men who murdered John Jarvie. Developed camping is available at Bridge Hollow or Indian Crossing campgrounds nestled amongst the Green River adjacent to the ranch. Now, we love the Flaming Gorge area, and we're sure that you will too. If you've got any questions about visiting Flaming Gorge, hit us up in the comments section below. We'd love to have you share this video with your family and friends. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up down below and become one of our grand adventurers by subscribing to our YouTube channel right here on the screen if you haven't done so already. Thank you for joining us for this tour of Flaming Gorge, and we'll see you soon here at Grand Adventure.